Hey everyone. Well, as usual, I want to do a quick look back on the previous year, so 2021, and what I'm thinking about for 2022. Really, I had a good 2021. I had a few little goals for 2021 about learning to solve a Rubik's Cube, which I demonstrated kind of mid-year. Didn't quite do as much piano practice as I wanted, but I did some. Professionally, my day job is doing well. I'm doing what I love. I'm a cloud solution architect. I have no desire to change what I do in my day job. I have zero management desires. That's something I never want to do again. I just want to really carry on working with and loving the technology. So day job, going well. Hobby-wise, this YouTube channel. So it's been a fantastic year, 2021, for the YouTube channel. The channel growth has been phenomenal. Over 2021, it went from about 37,000 subscribers to I think about 91,000 by the end of the year. So that blew away any of my expectations. So I'm super happy there. Hopefully I should hit that 100,000 and get my little silver play button Marchish. So that's kind of the hope. YouTube actually sends out an end of year email where it's a look back at the channel. And it was 23.7 million minutes of watch time, 2.7 million views, and over 6,000 comments and 80,000 likes. So that's fantastic. I mean, I couldn't be happier. We did a lot of new content last year, did an entire DevOps masterclass. So that was a big undertaking, but really was a lot of fun to create. I carried on doing the weekly updates about everything new in the world of Azure, including sort of bigger ones when it's something like an Ignite, covering all of those topics. Done lots and lots of deep dives, lots of overviews. I did a lot of certification study crams. People like those and asked for them. So I kind of covered all of the fundamental ones. And then I did it for the Azure Administrator 104. Then I did it for the new Azure Architect 305. People seem to really love those things. Obviously, it helps people get credentials, so that's great. Just really a lot of great feedback, which was the goal of this channel, is to help people. So it's nice to see it's doing exactly that. People kept asking me for my suggested path and maybe a created set of videos. So I created the learn.onboardtoazure.com site, and my good friend Tim Aronki actually did the coding part of that. And that's really that curated set. That's kind of my recommended set of core videos that would get you along a certain set of paths. On the training side, I finished out my home gym, so that was good. So I can now do everything I want at home. I did the Tulsa and Coeur d'Alene full Ironmans. They were both pretty brutal. Coeur d'Alene was record high temperatures and record did not finish rates, but I did finish both of them, so I'm super happy with that. Kona, the World Championship, was delayed again, so hopefully I'll get to do that in 2022. I did my first Spartan Ultra in Dallas, so that was actually a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that, so definitely would recommend those. On the family side, really made an effort to bring back some of the things we did as a family. We're doing back to our Dave and Buster's Sunday afternoon to go and play games together there. Starting to teach the kids martial arts, so that's something good. I did get my tattoo. So it's funny, this is for Kona. So the symbols, this was actually done by someone who comes from Kona, and they all had different meanings based on my life, my goals, my family. And I got it done in advance for Kona, and I got back, and then Kona got delayed. It's like, okay. But it still stands, and it will still relates to what I want to do in, obviously, Kona next year. Looking ahead to 2022, I mean, I like the path I'm on. Again, my day job, I just want to carry on doing what I'm doing. The channel, I kind of started off on a big bang this year. So on the 2nd of January, I released a full 8.5 hour AZ900 certification course. So it's 8.5 hours long. It's like 54 lessons, but it's a complete course to get you to pass AZ900. So that was kind of starting off the year on a big bang. Training, again, I started off the year on a big bang. January 1st, so New Year's Day, I did a virtual Everest. So that's where you scale 29,029 feet of elevation gain. You could bike or run it. I did it on my bike, my Swift. It took me just over 13 and a half hours in the saddle. It was like 14 and a half hours elapsed times you get off and have restroom breaks and changing nutrition. So that was probably the hardest thing I've ever done. But I did that New Year's Day. I got up at 2 a.m. And then I got that done. So that was fantastic. So start off the year on a win. And then the day after, I released this 8.5-hour course. So that was cool as well. I think looking forward to this year, I have 4 Ironmans planned. So I have Ironman Texas, end of April. Ironman St. George, start of May. And that's actually now the World Championship for 2021. Because I was already scheduled for St. George, I get to do that. Then I'm doing Ironman Alaska. Then I hopefully will be doing Ironman Kona, the World Championship for 2022. I'll do the Spartan Ultra again in Dallas in October. That was a lot of fun, so I want to do that again. I need to put more focus on the running, get my conditioning up for the running a bit more. Still, from the YouTube, just want to carry on. Weekly update, lots of deep dives, just creating content that helps people advance their careers, advance their learning. That's kind of the goal. Personal things I want to try and improve on. I want to try and be more tolerant of people that as soon as I post content, they automatically ask for something else, which is a failure on my part, but it really bugs me. It's like, oh my God, I've just given something, you're asking for something different. Just take what I put out there. So I'm going to try and be more tolerant of those types of people that just instinctively have to ask for something else every time. I want to try and focus on the piano, actually really focus on the piano. And I want to learn to use a sword properly. I don't know why, but I really want to learn to use like a barbarian style sword. So that's, last year was the Rubik's Cube. This year I want to learn to use a sword. I've got like a Conan sword in my office. I want to learn to use a sword. But hey, 2021 obviously was very rough for a lot of people. But for my goals, I managed to hit most of my things. And 2022, I just want to kind of carry on and improve at things and help people and just do the best I can. So it's a new year. If it didn't go your way, try and just start fresh and good luck.